What's going on, guys? We are back. Just some more NBA 2K14, my career.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from the capital city of California, Sacramento. The NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Welcome, everyone. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. As we take
Count it in one.
Thomas, guys, what's your take?
Well, he's developed into an incredible fan favorite. And that alone makes him a valuable commodity because of the buzz that he brings to the arena, whether he's at home or on the road.
And what I love about watching him play, Steve, is his terrific agility and body control. Even with the multiple defenders closing in, he contorts his body at angles that really give him a chance to make shots from weird positions all the time.
Take a look at the Mavericks. Not one of the better records in the Western Conference. Right now, they're in 12th place.
Well, from their point of view, this has been an ugly matchup this season. They're winless in 3 attempts against these guys. So,
Boom.
I think they've got to come out with some energy, some passion, and really try to turn the tables.
Well, I think if you turn the table, Steve, those are givens to me, energy and passion, but they've got to be able to do what they do better. That, to me, is going to be the difference. Do who you are better.
Here's Nowitzki following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Outside Thomas. And for 3, Bell.
Damn.
Pulls it in.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Now here is Harris. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Did a great job picking the defense apart, too. It wasn't just his scoring. Give him credit for his passing in that game, too.
Nice shot by Dallenberg.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Thomas passes to Cousins. To the paint. Bell's shot is good.
Beautiful cut to the hoop. He's getting anything he wants here already.
This game for the Kings, they picked up the W against the Warriors in Oakland.
They look very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory.
Boom.
They're shooting 80% so far, but offensively, they look great.
A chance now to go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with Rick Carlisle.
He told me he's wary about how they'll contend with DeMarcus Cousins inside. He said he's a beast in there, no doubt about it. Size, length, strength, and a ton of skill. The talent is really off the charts with him. And guys, he knows it won't be easy to muscle Cousins away from the rim, but he said that's what they've got to find a way to do. It won't be easy.
Thank you, Doris. Now, here's Thomas. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. Bell with it, picked up by Harris. And Bell kicks to Thomas. Mavericks with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
I think their attitude going into that game was all wrong. I think they believed what was being said about them, that it was a game they couldn't win, and they just didn't have any confidence.
I'm not going to go with you on that one, Steve. I don't agree with that. I think they believed in themselves. I just think
DeMarcus for 2.
Far too much for them to overcome.
Mavericks trail by 6.
Guys, DeMarcus Cousins, the 5th pick out of Kentucky back in 2010. Nobody questions this guy's talent. He has tremendous skill. Players with his size and skill don't come along very often.
Now, here's Thomas, following the miss by Monte Ellis. And Bell kicks to Kirilenko. There's Thomas with the 3. And he gets it. Thomas got himself on the board with 3 there.
Look, and he splashes home the 3.
And Clark, you mentioned the size for Cousins. Physically, he can overpower Steve a lot of players.
Yeah, tremendous rebounder, and he can get to the foul line. Offensively, he's got the ability to step out on the floor and make shots. He's really got the total package. The question is, can he just improve his overall game? Can he continue to mature and become
Be interesting to see him on a good team. You know,
Yeah.
there's some real nice role models on that team. People rave about his skill set. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Yeah, it was a big loss. Pretty much pure domination. And I thought the key was the rebounding total. I mean, it was ugly. They were completely dominated on the glass. That's going to have to improve tonight.
Here's Crowder to end the run. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Big Dog. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. He focused next on what he feels will be their most reliable offensive approach, which is the use of ball screens and the pick and roll. That's a play we should be seeing a lot of. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And Sacramento has possession. The Mavericks making the shot. Offensive rebound. Landry. In the layup off the glass.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Steve said it. They were atrocious on the glass when they last met. What do they need to do, Clark, to change that in this game?
Well, a couple of things. One, they need more bodies in the paint. I mean, you got to have more bodies in the paint. Then you've got to be ready to box out. They left one or two guys on an island down there, and you can't do that. That's not going to work.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Nowitzki with the screen on Thomas. From outside the arc, and he nails it. The three-pointer falls from Crowder. Crowder's got 7 points.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Now, here is Bell. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Thomas dishes to Bell. Kirilenko the pass to Bell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thomas, no good.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
And they're making this a game here.
Making it a game. How about anybody's game? I mean, they've caught fire, and it's a toss-up right now, guys.
Thomas off a pick from Bell. Thomas goes in, 16 feet away. Takes a big hit, bounce and goes in. And that's now 10 points for Big Dog.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Harris kicks to Ellis. Can't get it to go. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Now Bell. 10 points for him. And there's the pass to Lent. Kirilenko kicks to Bell. Kings moving the ball around. Snatched up. Nice work on the board. He's paying off at the basket. And the Kings lead by 7.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Now here's Ellis. 26 points for him last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, he really set up shop at that foul line. I mean, they could not do anything with him defensively, and so they had to keep fouling.
Bell dishes to Thomas. Back to Bell. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 5 assists in the game.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Ellis, that's good.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Sacramento leading by 6. Thomas passes to Bell. Cousins with a screen on Ellis. And for 3, Bell.
Bang.
Bell's got 15 points.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, clearly they were starting to show signs of fatigue, so coach wanted to give them a second to get their win back. Well, Sacramento, since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they've put up here. First in scoring, first in assists, And they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transitions.
Dirk Nowitzki, the 7-footer from Germany, is certainly not one of the more explosive athletes in the NBA, but I don't know if we give him enough credit for how coordinated he is at his size. I mean, this guy is very coordinated in how he gets around on the court, especially at the offensive end. He's got tremendous balance, outstanding hands. Both of those allow him to be a terrific shooter and player.
Good. Beautiful dish down low.
Mavericks trailed by 9. Lido, defended by Bell. Got it. Nice one there.
Blake contest.
Back to Nowitzki. Such a great hand-eye coordination. It's key for any shooter, and certainly key, Steve, for him.
Well, he takes a shot that for most NBA players is kind of a low percentage shot, that mid-range fadeaway jumper, but for him it's incredibly accurate.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Knocked away. It's stolen by Bell. Out to the right wing. Here's McLemore. Trains it from 17 feet out. And the Kings lead by 9.
Oh, when you talk about a beautiful shooting stroke, just look at Ben McLemore out of Kansas. From the ground up, sets his feet, great balance, elevation, beautiful follow-through. I just love McLemore's potential offensively.
I like his upside as well. And you talk about that stroke, it is honey sweet to look at and as efficient as a heat pump. No wasted motion or energy in that. And as he learns to play off screens and be a little more aggressive in attacking the basket, I think he's got a chance to maybe be an all-star player down the road.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Bell against Calderon. Thompson with the bucket.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Calderon against Bell. Nowitzki sets a screen for Calderon. Pass to Lido. Back to Calderon. Fires for 3. Here's White. Can't hit. Good D by Bell.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
Into Jason Thompson. And stolen by Blair. Here's Lido. That is good. Lido's got his second bucket.
How about the first quarter for him at the offensive end? He's really had the touch going.
Calderon against Bell. He kicks to Patterson. Good.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few.
And Patterson for 2.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
Now here's Calderon. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Here's Nowitzki. Makes it off the glass.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Calderon against Bell. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Six to shoot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And you know, last game, guys, he shot very well from the stripe. Made a nice contribution there.
Yeah, he sure did. Turned in a really nice performance.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunity.
Well, scoring fast and furious.
Tune in Tuesday, April 8th. Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder hit the road for a duel with the Sacramento Kings. It's Western Conference action.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested.
Damn, I'm on the bench for the entire second quarter.
trail by 7.
And, you know, for the Kings, with a new ownership group, a new coach, a new front office, and a new downtown arena on the horizon, it's exciting times for the Kings fans and a lot of newfound optimism around this team, too.
Oh,
Right now for the Mavericks.
nuts.
Nowitzki is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Blair.
Oh, man,
And it's
oh,
Ellis.
man.
And it's Harris in at the 1 spot.
That is not good. Concussion?
Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, he's not happy right now. You can see it's really hurting him.
You sure can, Steve. I mean, it's difficult to say exactly how serious it is, but hopefully we'll have an update soon.
McCallum, he's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. Poked loose. Here's Harris. Trains the three-pointer. Harris has got 5. And the Kings, a team that experienced a period of great success in the 90s, back the late 90s and early this century. But they had undergone a 7-year playoff drought, and Steve, times had gotten pretty dire.
Well, there's a lot of change in the air in Sacramento this season with new ownership, new management, new coaching, and some young talent with Ben McLemore. So I think there's hope going forward for the Sacramento Kings.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, Kevin. Big Dog in their last matchup against the Warriors was just phenomenal. He finished with an incredible amount of points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
Mavericks trail by 6. Harris gets the screen from Nowitzki. Here's Crowder. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Another rebound, gobbled
Crowder.
up there, pounding the boards.
A big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
Kirilenko kicks to Bell. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And now an 8-point Kings lead.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Crowder dishes to Nowitzki. Crowder kicks to Ellis. Dallas moving it around. And the basket by Harris.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
Kings leading now by 5. Time now for an injury report.
Well, guys, the Kings head athletic trainer gave me an update. Not what we wanted to hear, guys. It sounds like it's a very serious injury. He'll be out for the rest of this game and most likely will have to miss an extended period of time.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
Well, knowing him, Kevin, I'll bet he can put it behind him as quickly as possible.
Let's hope so, Steve. I know everybody's looking forward to seeing him back out there.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bell with picked up by Nowitzki. No good from Bell.
In and out.
By his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Give me that ball.
They're running. Moving it up. And Thompson throws it down.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they want. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Get points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
And he gets it to go.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
McCallum, the pass to Bell. Pulls up on the wing. Kept alive by Sacramento. Thompson with the bucket.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Gallenberg's checked in. And Bell kicks to McCallum. Bangs home the trifecta. McCallum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Mavericks trail by 13. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession.
Boom.
Dallas has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. And it's Harris off the drive. Gallenberg dishes to Ellis. Harris outside. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Crowder.
He has not been able to keep up that pace that he had in the first quarter.
No good on the triple. With the floater. And that one's good. McCallum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a great little run he's on here in the quarter.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harris kicks to Dallenberg. Back to Harris. And he digs it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Harris has got 12 in the game.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
And Bell kicks to Kirilenko. Bell up on top. He's guarded by Ellis. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Almost got
Count it in the foul.
Not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
For Sacramento, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. Six seconds left here in the second. And he converts the layup. He's got 18.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
And so we wrap up the first half. Kings lead by...
I'm here with Rick Carlisle and Coach.
Now, presented by Sprint.
So good to have you along on 2K Sports as the
Sprint halftime report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Bell. He's got 27 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Yeah, whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he is causing some mayhem out there for sure.
Landry and Cousins patrol the bench.
Boom.
Is out there with Bell, and it's Kirilenko in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Harris passes to Ellis. He dishes it to Crowder. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 5 assists in the game.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up. Well, Monte Ellis has never been short on confidence, and last year he went as far as comparing himself to Dwayne Wade, saying the only difference between them is that Wade has rings. That's a pretty big difference, though. What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
That's my point guard.
Harris outside. Crowder. The offensive rebound. And it's Dallas with another.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill the team.
And you talk about the talent and confidence for Monte Ellis. Steve, what's the balance between confidence and like overconfidence?
Well, I think the balance is in your decision making, and that's the trickiest thing for really talented young players to figure out. It's just when to attack and when to back off a little bit. And that's all stuff that just comes with experience.
Gallenberg inside, guarded by Kirilenko. A shot by Gallenberg, no good. Kings leading now by 13. Bell. That's good. Bell's got 6 here in this quarter.
The second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Harris outside. Ellis on top. Here's it up. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. And to look at the top single season player efficiency ratings, I love this.
Dog, what do you think you're doing, big?
Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and we've got some more modern talent representing as well.
Yeah, you're talking the elites of the game when you go down that list. Interesting to see a new school stat kind of juxtaposed with the old school legends, but the rankings obviously make sense if those guys are at the top.
The Kings have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And their success rate from the stripe this season about 77%.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And the Kings making a change here. Bellinelli's checked in. Dallenberg dishes to Harris. Kicks it out to Ellis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nowitzki.
Tough shot. It's good.
Nowitzki's got 6.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And Bell kicks to Cousins, and he gets the bucket. And the Kings lead by 17.
Well, he's very strong inside, particularly as a finisher. So even if you give him a hard foul, hard contact, nothing seems to bother him. And this guy, as a result, is a good scorer.
Exactly. That's about the only way to stop him once he's making a run at the hoop. And he really is a tough guy to go up against because he throws his weight around so often and with reckless abandon. I mean, it can really wear you down physically.
Kings leading now by 14. Bellinelli passes to Bell. Ellis on the double team. Feeds to Cousins. And again, it's Sacramento converted.
He's been one of their more reliable
DeMarcus.
today, guys. I mean, his
For two.
shooting has led them to this lead.
Ellis goes in. Nowitzki outside. Kicks it out to Ellis. That's tipped. Dallas moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Harris dishes to Nowitzki. Bell against Harris. And Bell kicks to Kirilenko. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. While we're in this break, let's take a moment now to acknowledge the strong defense we've been seeing from that point guard position lately. These are the steal leaders among point guards since the All-Star break. You take a look at Bell. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
And all those swipes have come for him because of the endless energy he devotes defensively. And whoever he's guarding, he just stays so close to him on the perimeter.
Yeah, he's the guy, if you're an opposing point guard, that you dread having to go up against. I mean, you don't want to see this guy because, like you said, he's going to be all over you. Like bees on a pop can at a picnic. That's how much
Bang.
he is around.
You got away with words, my friend.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now. This last summer, the Mavs asked fans to submit some redesigns of their uniforms for future use. Always kind of neat to see when a team and organization reaches out for the fans' input.
Kings leading now by 21. But 3. It's rebounded by Blair. Blair's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Ellis outside to stop the run. Rejected by Bell. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. And back to the Mavs, definitely a big move by them to reach out like that. Nothing like bringing crowdsourcing to the NBA and building a bridge, Steve, with your fan base.
Kevin, I had a chance to see some of the designs of the uniforms that were being suggested. Some pretty sharp-looking goods, but there were some other ones that were absolutely hideous. So let's hope the decision makers in the Mavs organization pick some of the, let's say, the more clean-looking new uniform suggestions.
It's stolen by Bell. And now the fast break. Bell with the ball. Here's Clark. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Kings.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Passes it to Crowder. James left side. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
Clark, the pass to Bell.
Ooh, in the jam.
Amazing hops, exploding to the bucket.
Kevin, you don't expect to see that coming from the point guard position.
No way, boy. He elevated that side. That's impressive.
And Blair kicks to Crowder. The jump hook. Again, the Mavericks score.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Bell off the bit from Patterson.
Damn it, I wanted to slam it.
Bell's got
I wanted to slam it so bad.
Again, an open path to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
Here's Lido. Great D that time from Patterson.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Bellinelli dishes to Bell. And Jose Calderon gets the whistle that time. And the Mavericks making a change here. Bell against Calderon. That's good.
Good.
Bell's got 47 points.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Calderon passes to James. Bell against Calderon. And right with the basket on the assist by Calderon.
A room service dime by Jose Calderon.
The feed now to Patterson. They get a hand on it, and stolen by James. And stolen by Patterson. Shots good by McLemore. McLemore's got 7 points in the game.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb, guys, here in the second half. They're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Right with a screen on Bell. And he drops it in from the low post.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen. Jose Calderon out of Spain is a terrific playmaker and shooter. He's not a guy who's going to put up big numbers, but you give him the keys to your offense, and he's going to make a lot of good things happen for you.
The pass to Lido. Back to Calderon. Dallas moving it around. James sets the screen for Calderon. 4 on the shot clock. And that one's good. James has got 4 points now in the quarter. And going back to Calderon, as good as he is offensively, Steve, you have to manage his matchups defensively.
Yeah, especially in today's NBA, quickness can be so deadly, and I think it's true. Calderon sometimes is at the mercy of those faster point guards in the league, but he can really play. He does an awful lot of good things out on the floor.
Book it on the money from Lido. Lido's got 6.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Bell against Calderon. Now, here is Bell. Guarded closely. Shots good. Bell's got 49 points in the game.
He
Boom.
is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Lido, he's guarded by McLemore. Lido, the pass to Calderon. James, left side. Here's Light.
Get the shit out of here.
And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Here's Here's Thompson. 8 points for him. And it's right, sending it back. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Harris kicks to Calderon. Three-pointer. And there's Devin Harris on the assist by Calderon. And that's now 18 points for Devin Harris. Sacramento leading by 23. And here's Bell. Dishes it to Fredette. Here's the three.
Jimmer.
And he gets it to go.
Bang!
Fredette's got 7.
Now you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
Throws it from deep. Shot is off. The 3 quarters of play all.
Coming up this Wednesday night, April 9th, the Sacramento Kings take on LaMarcus Aldridge and the Portland Trailblazers. It's the real deal.
And now we present our State Farm assist of the game. With 5 total assists in the game, we've seen some great passing tonight from Karolinko.
And his passing ability is why they make sure the offense runs through him on a regular basis. Great assist like the one we just saw.
Here's Fredette. On the floor for Dallas. Calderon is out there with Devin Harris. Then it's Brandon Wright. Then there's Blair. And it's Ellis. And it's a small forward position. Maverick shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Harris dishes to Blair. And it's blocked by Bell. And the 12-footer. Bell's got 51.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
Let him try away, man.
The ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
And it's Big Dog with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. To the wing on the left. Here's Calderon, and easy 2 points on the layup.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Fredette, the pass to Bell. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Cousins. No good.
Dang it,
and
Boogie.
The Mavericks going the other way now. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him.
Yeah, and you know the fans out in Utah are hoping for a win. That's a big game.
Bell against Calderon. Bell's shot is good.
He has set his place on fire, fellas.
He flew by. Man.
Here's Ellis. Now the dish to Blair. And the shot is good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Ellis. He feeds it to Blair. Rejected by Cousins. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Drops one in from the wing. Ellis has got 20.
Boy, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
Fredette kicks to Bell. 9 feet out. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, Kevin, in the NBA, you've got lots of shooters, but only so many shot creators, and he's one of them.
Yeah, you love to have a guy like him with the ball shot clock running down and just let him go to work. He is a shot manufacturer late in the game. And maybe above all else, we should really mention just what a fantastic setup man he is. So many of their baskets come as a result of one of his assists.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
And he gets to go.
Boom.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Bell against Harris. The drive by Ellis. Pass to Blair. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Blair's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Mike Malone gave to his team during that last break. He mentioned the need for more use of the pick and roll. It's a basic component of their
Count it
offense
in one.
that he hasn't seen nearly enough of. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris.
They're doing a great job here in the second half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit. And that's winning basketball. That's one of the ingredients in winning basketball. Good free throw shooting.
Here is Bell. Kicks to Clark. Out to the wing. Patterson. Rejected by Lito. Calderon with it. Out to the right wing. Baseline J on the way. Here's Blair. And there's the bucket. Stayed with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
Now it looks like he's starting to get things going here after that scoreless first half.
Yeah, it's still too late, I
Callum,
think.
the pass to Bell. Shot, high post. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
That kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
He flew by. Plop.
Calderon gets a screen from James. James, right side. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, the business of the NBA in pretty good stead. The Kings sold back in May for a record price of $525 million, and the Seattle group had offered even more. Team value certainly on the rise around the league. Better arenas, more lucrative TV contracts. Part of the reason that's the case.
He doesn't get the second one. And back to the bidding war for the Kings with the great offer from the Seattle group. Steve, do you think there's a chance the league could expand to Seattle?
I think so, especially with that tremendous offer that the Seattle group put forward. And now the new CBA, it's made it much more favorable for the owners. I think in the next few years we will see at least one expansion team, maybe 2.
And McCallum kicks to Bell. Pass to Bellinelli. Shot clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Shoots it. But they recover. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Ain't no way Monte blocked me.
For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 13, so just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Passes to Lito. He kicks to Blair. That's good. Blair's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Feeds to Bell. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Yeah, what's the time we're just killing the
Rhythm
clock.
this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
There's the feed to Blair. Some nice passing here by Dallas. There's the pass to Lito.
I don't know why I drifted so far
Pouring it
over.
on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Kings leading now by 23. McCallum, the pass to Bell. And that one's good.
Some killer instinct he showed right there, exploding to the rim and adding to that lead.
Mavericks have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Ellis dishes to Calderon. He's looking for Blair and finds him. Here's Lido. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
That's their third straight make-off and assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Thompson, he's checked in for Sacramento. Now, here is Bell, defended by Lido. And Bell kicks to Patterson. Back to Bell. Pass to McCallum, beyond the arc. And the shot is good.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
Pass to Lido. Three-pointer. No good. Good tee by Bell. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Doubled by Blair. Patterson with it. Picked up by Ellis. Patterson passes to Bell. And McCallum kicks to Bell. And he lays it straight in.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Ellis goes in. Buries the 7-footer. Ellis has got 22.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds
You know
a way
what?
to
Good for you,
score.
Monte.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
To the inside. And stolen by James. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Calderon leading the charge. Tries to save it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. White, he's checked in for Blair. Jay Crowder comes in for Ellis. Devin Harris subbed in for Jose Calderon. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lido. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 5th assist in this one. Kings leading now by 22. And McCallum kicks to Bell. Passes it to McCallum. Back to Bell. The pass to McCallum. The 3. Rebound by Lido. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. To the wing on the left. The open shot. Harris. And it's Dallas with another.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And for Sacramento, their shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want, when they want it. Now, here is Bell. D right on him. McCallum, the pass to Bell. Knocks it loose. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. And he gets it to go. Crowder's got 19 points.
Yeah.
And so here's Sacramento. It's an 18-point lead. And McCallum kicks to Patterson. Here's Thompson. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
And they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
Harris passes to Lido. Off target from outside. Sacramento leading by 20. 1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. Thompson, left side. He dishes it to Patterson. Over to the left wing. No good from Clark. The Mavericks shooting at 51%. Really solid.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Sacramento.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players. everything was spot on.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very
6-7.
they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Big Dog. He came out and let everybody know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim. Yeah, he got waxed. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
MVP. MVP. The chance of MVP.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Dos.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Harris outside. Castellito. Back to Harris. To the wing right side. Clock at 4. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The offensive rebound, right. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Free throw drops for right. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's McCallum. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full.
Well, DeMarcus, congratulations.
Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a good one, and I'm out. Bye.